Přes 50 let ležely tyhle pásky zamčené v šuplíku a nikdo nechtěl, aby je svět slyšel. Originální nahrávky z výslechu Eda Geina, jednoho z nejděsivějších vrahů historie. Dnes si je pustíme. A věřte mi, jeho hlas vás zamrazí. Ne proto, že je děsivý, ale proto, jak je normální.
There's a bunch of photographers from the newspaper who want to take a picture. Do you want to take a picture? You got what's not yet. He'll get 50 straight across.
Well, how would you know when to go to the cemetery?
Well, I have to take a picture.
Yeah, somebody died. What time of the year was this when you did this?
Anytime.
Any time of the
Who helped you when you got him out of the grave? Nobody. Did they cave in on you? Didn't, but they should have, I guess.
Well, which was the first grave that you had?
Yeah.
Adam. Okay. Did you know her? When she was alive?
Not true. No.
How long ago did you start?
Like I say, roughly 4 years.
And this woman come back. 4 years since you've been into the grave, huh? I don't understand how you dig out the grave. Tell me how you do that. You would take the parts out and put her back in the coffin.
Yes.
And take the heads off.
Yes.
Then how would you, what would you do with the head?
That must have been taken from reading about neat magazines and everything. Taken the flesh off, like that head hunted.
Well, what parts would you take from?
Just the inside.
The head and the sexual part. And you cut them out?
Yeah, that's not.
What would you do with the sexual part?
That then.
One was painted.
Oh, that one, when they died, yeah. Put the thing over. Everything like, Then being involved, they dries me on it. See?
Or would you put them to dry?
Got a room, yeah. But just put them back.
Oh. Well, what would you do with the sexual part? Anything?
No, that's the damn part of it.
Just look at it?
Don't even do that. That's been in that box there for years. Don't even look now.
Off with just phone there with the arms some more here.
Skulls?
Yeah, for sure. So there must have been more graves, huh? How many graves did you own?
Well, that'd be,
When you'd cut the body apart?
well, there's some I never bring,
Never took home. They opened up the caskets and cut them apart there. Did you take them all in 1 year?
oh, that was off now.
Off and up. Would you work all night at that? I should think, yeah.
That's right.
Recent grade?
That's right. I remember when I was home back, did I come to it? Okay, that's all off there. Yeah, I got the folks who died very well. I didn't take any head or anything. It came through like, easy, but what ridiculous, what a value on. It's fair. You know, if I realized then that I was doing wrong, just do anything nicer.
When you take the grade up, you were kind of in a haze too, is that it?
That's what I figured. This was unlistening.
And then one time you said you kind of realized what you were doing and you covered it up without taking it.
That's right. But this was in like I told you, it's like I eat.
It's kind of hazy. But it comes back there.
Well, no, not fair.
But now, we want to get this all straightened out. Clean that.
Dne 16. listopadu 1957 vstoupil Ed Gein do železářství Bernice Wordenové v Plainfieldu. Požádal jí o prohlédnutí pušky ráže 22 a zatímco Bernice stála k němu zády, nabil zbraň vlastním nábojem a vystřelil. Ostatky naložil do jejího auta a odvezl na svou farmu, vzdálenou asi 6 mil, kde ji odtáhl do kůlny.
Never asked Mr. Warden to rock with this on evening? No, I never asked, because that way. It was just a joke. You see this door here? That's all up here. And I said, "In your roller skate?" She said, "No." Well, I'd like to have somebody go see to hold me up, because I never roller skate. I should be there.
What does that mean? Bernice, what word? Was she alone in the store when you went in?
That's the way I remember. Now, like I mentioned, I went in afterwards, but I couldn't find it. And it feeds out, let him afterwards.
Well, what did you have along with you that day?
I didn't get a kilo, that's what.
Other than the pistol, I thought.
No, let me carry the rifle in without anybody knows you could. Remember killing her? That's what I can't remember. Really, what I'm wondering about, how could I shoot it, or did I shoot it?
Well, you tell me, I don't.
That's what I'd like. I'd like to find out. I asked them to check my gun.
See, it would be kind of hard to drag her out of the store, though, wouldn't it? Be quite a heavy woman, wouldn't it? Did you throw her over your shoulder?
Sure, let me like to be that.
To drag her out.
Well, not be that. Did you remember carrying her in the truck? With that, I couldn't sparkly.
Well, I haven't been out to your place at all. I don't know anything about your place. There's a woodshed right next to the house.
That would be wet.
Is it attached to the house?
That's right.
The door going from the woodshed into the house.
That's right.
How was she hanging up there?
She had the feet.
On the feet.
That's right.
Well, Mrs. Gordon, how was she tied up there by the feet? Was it rope or anything?
Well, there wasn't. No, I didn't get into that. What did you intend to do with her body, Mr. Warden? That, years ago, when I was going to go deer hunting, as the experiment, you know, I thought I'd take my shotgun with his gloves. I put that up and I was going to go deer hunting. That's what you hang it from. Now, whether I've seen her through the deer like, or
Well, I'd probably am. But you kind of thought you were deer hunting. Like,
that's the way it could be.
I went up there like a deer. Well, you've got it out of deer, I suppose. Haven't you?
No, I'm not the one.
Never know. What did you use to cut her?
No, not you, not equally.
You got some knives there that you used for that?
Well, very nice. You try to knife.
Well, then, What kind of a knife did you use?
Well, I made that from a violence, you know. There's a lot making knives and files.
Wow. Put a good edge on it?
Yeah.
Designed it yourself?
Yeah.
Good hard steel.
Yeah, well, it has to be. When I made that, no idea what I was used for.
Did you remember getting any blood on it when you cut it?
I told him where the clothes were.
Oh. Where did you have the clothes?
That was hung up right there, back the door.
Well, you don't remember undressing it.
No, let's go. See that? If I hung her out? No, we couldn't wear it. That probably had to be probably like
In other words, the clothes were off her before she was hung up.
that must have been for us here. Because they have one, maybe I don't remember.
Well, you don't have any trouble remembering other things, do you?
That's it. That's what I told them. I can't understand it. Or things that happen, like names. Even the folks when I see them, I don't just recognize. But as far as all it is, bang, I can remember good.
Well, another thing, they said that they would shoes and stuff and my dad, but I can't remember that at all. Whether they just said that or they're telling the truth.
Dne 8. prosince 1954 vstoupil Ed Gein do hospody Mary Hoganové v Plainfieldu a zastřelil ji. Tělo odvezl pick-upem na svou farmu, kde ho ukryl. Na místě činu zůstala pouze kaluž krve, vystřelený náboj a otevřená pokladna. Případ zůstal po 3 roky nevyřešen, přestože Gein sám opakovaně v přítomnosti sousedů žertoval, že si pro Mary dojel pick-upem a odvezl ji domů. Nikdo jeho slova nebral vážně. Pravda vyšla najevo až po jeho zatčení v listopadu 1957, kdy se k vraždě přiznal.
Remember getting married. I got to Hogan. Remember? Flights all over it. You ever go in the airplane?
Well, like I told them, I think probably 3 times.
Were you in there the day she was missing?
No,
Did you remember dressing out her body? Yeah. Must have.
Would you enjoy it while you were doing it?
what's the worst part of it? I mean, they didn't plan. I know better in life, you know, for restless, trying to think last night, you know. I guess that dog woke me up. I went right into did he let you that day? But that yard life, right? No, didn't say anything. And I go over that, he was standing there and would have no trouble or something like that. And my heart was going so fast.
Yeah, let's go over there and check those graves. Why not? That's the thing to me. Investigating that first, huh? Well, we've got to find out which other graves you went in and which grave you took all these heads from.
I'm afraid that if people found out about that, there might be quite an uprising.
Well, we'll do this, just 3 of us. We aren't going to say anything about it to anybody.
Ed Gein byl v roce 1958 právně prohlášen za nepříčetného a shledán nevinným z důvodu nepříčetnosti. Soudce nařídil jeho umístění do ústřední státní nemocnice ve Waupunu na dobu neurčitou a dodal, že podle stanovisek znalců se nezdá, že by Gein byl ještě někdy na svobodě. Po 10 letech strávených v psychiatrické léčebně však přišla v lednu 1968 zpráva od doktora Schuberta, která změnila běh celého případu. Ed Gein byl prohlášen za duševně způsobilého stanout před soudem. Gein byl nakonec shledán nevinným z důvodu nepříčetnosti. Takže ve stejný den byl Ed Gein současně uznán vinným i nevinným, vinen vraždou, ale nepříčetný v době činu. Ve wisconsinské praxi to znamenalo, že nebyl uložen žádný trest odnětí svobody. Místo vězení ho čekala ústřední státní nemocnice pro duševně choré zločince, kam byl eskortován krátce po soudním procesu. Později byl převezen do Mendota Mental Health Institute v Madisonu ve Wisconsinu, kde žil na uzavřeném oddělení pod neustálým dohledem po zbytek svého života, s výhradou pravidelného přezkumu, který v případech, jako byl tento, fungoval spíše jako formalita, než jako skutečná naděje. V únoru 1974, po 17 dlouhých letech strávených v psychiatrické léčebně, podal 62letý Ed Gein žádost o propuštění. Tvrdil, že se plně zotavil. Soudce Golmar však žádost zamítl. Ve svém odůvodnění uvedl, že návrat do běžného života by byl pro Geina nejen frustrující, ale přímo nebezpečný. Po tolika letech v ústavu by nedokázal zvládnout každodenní starosti a stal by se ubohým, zmateným člověkem, snadnou obětí vykořisťování. Ed přijal s klidem rozhodnutí a vrátil se do Central State. Ed Gein zemřel 26. července 1984 ve věku 77 let na respirační selhání způsobené rakovinou plic. Příběh Eda Geina tak neskončil popravou, útěkem ani dramatickým rozuzlením, ale tichým, pozvolným odchodem za zdmi ústavu, kde strávil téměř 30 let svého života. Žádný trest, žádná svoboda. Jen prázdné chodby, zavřené dveře a čas, který pomalu dožral to, co z Eda Geina ještě zbylo. Svět se posunul dál, ale jeho stín zůstal v příbězích, které po sobě zanechal, a v nočních můrách, které inspiroval. Pokud by vás zajímal celý příběh Eda Geina, tak se na něj můžete podívat zde.